What's up, guys? Tuesday, January 4th, 2024. Block height is 824,364. TikTok next block. If you don't understand what that means, stay tuned to the channel. My name is Jerry from Jerry Loves Freedom. If you're new to my channel, I got a funny feeling over the next few months I'm going to get more views and more subscribers because I am a self-proclaimed Bitcoin educator now. And there's going to be a lot more people getting into Bitcoin. So over the next few months and few years. So that's what I'm focusing on because the world is going to be changing. And that's what we're headed towards. We're headed towards a new frontier with money. And the new frontier is Bitcoin, in my opinion, my educated opinion, because I have done a lot of research on this. And sometimes I'm going to sound arrogant to some of you guys. But trust me, I know where you're coming from, because before I got into precious metals or while I was in precious metals, while I was in stocks and bonds and real estate and all that other stuff, if I would have heard myself speaking like this about Bitcoin, having so much conviction and sounding a little bit arrogant, and, I would have thought I fell and bumped my head or whatever. But again, once you see it, you can't unsee it. Now, you see the title of this video. What's it called? Tell me you don't know about Bitcoin without telling me you don't know about Bitcoin, right? Here's what I mean by that. For the uninitiated or uneducated person on the subject of Bitcoin, because, there's a lot of things in life that I don't know about. If I walked into a doctor's office, I don't know everything that he's got going on, and a mechanic and, an astronaut or whatever. Everybody has their field, and my new field is Bitcoin. And that's what I study from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed. It's just ongoing about what's going on with these Satoshis and Bitcoin. And what a Satoshi is, it's a divisible unit of Bitcoin. There's 100 million of them. It's like a penny to a dollar. 100 pennies make a dollar, 100 million Satoshis make a Bitcoin. I do not invest in any cryptocurrencies whatsoever, and Satoshis are not a cryptocurrency. It's a divisible unit of Bitcoin. I've had so many people ask me that, what's a Satoshi? What kind of altcoin is that? It's not, okay? Here's my thing. If I hear somebody telling me that I got crypto, I got some cryptos, I go, well, do you have some Bitcoin? Yeah, I got cryptos. That just tells me you don't know anything about Bitcoin. If I hear somebody saying, oh, man, I'm going to trade my Bitcoin for more precious metals, they don't understand Bitcoin. If I hear people saying, oh, yeah, man, I'm going to trade some Bitcoin and get some land and stuff like that. Now, again, there's nothing wrong with taking your asset, your fiat currency, buying Bitcoin and getting the things that you want. Okay. I'm not saying that you don't know anything about Bitcoin when you say those things, but if you really know what Bitcoin is, again, you don't have to sell your Bitcoin. You don't in the future. And I'll get into that in more videos, in depth more. But basically it's like this. Bitcoin is going to be the standard. That's just mathematically what's going to happen. And that's not me saying that. That is a lot of people saying that. And again, don't trust me, verify. That is a saying in Bitcoin. If you run your own Bitcoin node, and if you don't know what a Bitcoin node is, like I said, you got a lot of learning to do. And if you think Bitcoin boils the oceans and, it's bad for the environment and stuff like that, again, you got to learn more about Bitcoin. I suggest, if I were you, I would do my best to learn about how Bitcoin energy and mining works. And then you won't worry about the Bitcoin price and things like that. You'll be worried about what Bitcoin's value is, not its price, but its value to the world, energy-wise. My goodness, once you start learning that, you won't even look at it anymore. You will be trying to get as many Satoshis as you can, and I have been doing that, even though I haven't been working since January 1st. I said I'm not going to work or mine for fiat. I have been looking around for things in the house that I can sell for more Bitcoin. Now, again, I'm in a cash position short term because we are in a fiat standard right now, and cash is still king right now. It is in the U.S. dollar. The U.S. dollars are king right now, and I'll make a video about that. And you got to transact in cash, and the reason why I do that is because I'm never going to sell my Bitcoin, ever. If some emergency happens, I don't care what happens, I'm not going to turn my Bitcoin into dirty fiat. I'm going to use the dirty fiat to get things that I want and also help me out with emergencies. Tell me you don't know about Bitcoin without telling me you don't know about Bitcoin. Other things you can say is, oh man, Bitcoin is volatile, and you start telling me about the FUD and, this, that, and the third. 99.5% of the world doesn't understand or know Bitcoin, even people that have it, right? Also, if you have Bitcoin on an exchange, you don't understand Bitcoin because not your keys, not your coin. If you have it outside of your possession, meaning if you don't have it on the blockchain with your 12 or 24 word password or passphrase or key phrase, you don't own the Bitcoin. Okay. So again, on this channel, I'm going to be like a host to a restaurant. I'm, the guy that when you walk into the restaurant, I'm the host. I'm going to sit you down at a table where, Michael Saylor sits, one of the best, if not the best guy in Bitcoin. I say, here's the best waiter. He'll teach you about the menu. I don't know everything about the menu, but I definitely have been studying the menu like a host. And I'll introduce you to all these great Bitcoiners like Bitcoin University and Simply Bitcoin and, all the books and everything. Guys, listen, get your hands on as many tools you can to study Bitcoin. Buy the books, watch the podcast, get as many sats as you can up to your knowledge level, because Bitcoin is not crypto and crypto is not Bitcoin. You should never, ever, ever trade Bitcoin for fiat currency. Now, when I'm telling you this, again, do not trust what I'm saying. Go and verify everything that I'm saying in this video. And I'm sure once you hear it somewhere else, and then you hear it somewhere else, and then you hear it somewhere else, keep studying. You know what I mean? That is the key to Bitcoin. My thing is, I was going into it in 2021 when I first bought. I was FOMO'd in because the price was going up, and I just thought, oh man, I'm going to make a play here. I sold my Bitcoin twice in the first few months to get some more silver, and that was a mistake. That was a mistake. Now that I know the scarcity and the value of Bitcoin, and now that Larry Fink is going to buy as much as he can, Jamie Dimon is going to buy some, all these powerful people, it's a race, guys, and it's a war to how many Satoshis you can get. It's not just about Bitcoin, it's about Satoshis, man. And I'm telling you this right now, if you have 1 million Satoshis or more, my goodness, man, you're going to be very, very powerful in the next 10 plus years. I'm telling you. Hold your Bitcoin and never, ever sell it. Do not sell it to BlackRock. Do not sell it and trade it in for fiat, dirty fiat currency. Use your Bitcoin for 10 plus years savings, and then you'll never have to sell it. You can, use it as a leverage on loaning out. You can give it to a loan officer. They can give you fiat currency back. And again, I'll get more to that and more in later videos. But I'm telling you this right now, guys. You have to understand what Bitcoin is, okay? Because it's going to be too late here in the next few days. Because I said this once and I'll say it again. We are going from retail investors buying Bitcoin to institutional investors buying Bitcoin, meaning the institutions are going to be in the day the Bitcoin ETF is passed. Not the day it starts selling, but the day the ETFs and the SEC passes those ETFs for those 12 or 13 companies. It's going to change the game. It's scary, man. It really is. It really is. And I can't say this enough. I know, and I'm always going to tell you the truth here, guys. But I've lost a lot of subscribers and I've lost a lot of viewers because they they still want me to talk about precious metals and other things that to me are not that important. Gold and silver are great, and they did a great job for what we needed. But since January 3rd, 2009, I didn't know this when it was going on, but we got a new sheriff in town, ladies and gentlemen. And if you think that your precious metals are more valuable than Bitcoin, then you have a lot to learn. And I say that humbly. It's hard to say that humbly to somebody that's been in the gold and silver space for 10 plus years or 5 plus years, and you're sitting on all this silver and gold, and you think, oh man, how can this internet money or these numbers in the sky or whatever be more precious than my physical metals? I get it. I was the same way. But once you study and once you see it, you can't unsee it, man. And the rest of the world, no matter what you say about your precious metals, the rest of the world, the demand for Bitcoin is going to be a lot higher than your gold and silver is, So I had to make a choice, and I decided to turn in a very, very scarce, great asset in gold and silver and platinum to the most hardest, scarcest asset on the planet, and that's Bitcoin. And that was tough for me to do it, but I had to do it. And again, I'm not telling you guys to do that. I did that based on my studies, and the more I poked holes into Bitcoin and just, you know, tried to find everything that was wrong with it, the more conviction I got, and the more I realized, like, holy crap, man, I'm on a timeline here in the world that I'm in the beginning of something very, very special. Like when when electricity came out, or when the train came out, or when the automobile came out, or when planes came out, when the wheel was invented, when computers were invented, when the internet came out, when Amazon came out. This is what I'm sitting in front of, And as much as I love gold and silver, and it's a great way to save, and I learned a lot from it, and I did save the best, the most I've ever saved and not spent was with silver and gold and stuff like that. That was great. But to me, the best way to save, and to me, the only way to save is through Bitcoin. And I can't say that enough, guys. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you guys want to help out the channel, again, you can click on the links below. If you want to donate to the channel, I'd really, really appreciate it. All sats, Satoshis that you donate will go towards others trying to orange pill people. And also, again, if you want to buy some Bitcoin on Swan, you'll get $10 free Bitcoin. All you got to do is start an account up there, and you get $10 free Bitcoin. Full disclosure, it is an affiliate link. The Bitcoin Way is also an affiliate link. If you want to schedule a 30-minute free call with the Bitcoin Way, they'll get you set up, man. Not only are they the best IT team in Bitcoin, to me the only IT team in Bitcoin, but also they specialize in cybersecurity, and they'll keep your generational wealth very, very safe. So, and also tell them Jerry sent you. So, I love each and every one of you guys. You know that, and I make these videos, and I'm dedicated to this. I'm dedicated my 2024 year because I know things are going to be coming down the pipeline. I'm getting prepared for this year. I'll talk more about that later. And I see, these presidents and, nominees and stuff running for the office and things. And I see Vivek Ramaswamy, who I love, and Donald Trump, who I love, and the rest of these posers trying to be president and things like that. And that's cool. But to me, the only way to save humanity for the future is Bitcoin. I really believe that. So Bitcoin 2024. If you hear me, holler at me in the comment section. All right. I love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love, guys.